Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all doing today? We are back tonight for the best of the best. Got an amazing panel for y'all tonight. We're going to talk about we had a lot of stuff to come out this week. A lot of announcements, a lot of releases, a lot of cool stuff. So we're going to get started right now. I know we're starting a little late, but you know how we do. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. So see you on the flip side, baby. What's up, everybody? We are here tonight with the best of the best, and want to say thank you all for waiting. I know it took us a little bit to get started tonight, but we are here, we are ready, and we got a great show for y'all tonight. First want to start off to this guy right here on my side. I haven't seen him on here in a minute, but he is back. That's right, Uncommon Flex. Ty, how you doing, brother, man?
BC, I am doing great. It's been a minute.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just glad to be back with everybody, and I'm looking forward to having some good discussions today. It was a little dicey, like my son's got COVID and whatnot, but
Oh no,
I'm here.
glad to have you here.
And this
brother.
is my first time with Mario.
Really?
What are you talking about? We streamed before.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we have.
We did?
Have we not done LWO? Wow. Wow,
Oh,
bro. You.
Oops, my bad.
Oh my God. You cut me deep, man.
Yo, I'm
Ty.
old. I'm
It
old,
happens.
Mario.
I'm
happens,
older.
dude.
Come on,
Mario, man, the memory is shot.
He just called me Mario. Dude, Ty, that's two, man. What are you doing
The
to
voices
me, man?
are shot. The voice, the
Your name
memory,
is
everything's
Mario.
gone.
Gosh.
I just had a birthday. It's gone. It's gone.
Yo, you know what? You're looking crispy as hell with that camera, though, man. I gotta give you.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah,
But,
that Wolverine in the back ain't too shabby either, man.
No, man, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely good to have you here. But we're gonna bring it down to Mario. How you doing, brother?
What's up, Mario?
Fuck yeah, dude, I'm out here.
Yep, I've done it already.
That's all right.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's his name. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe pronounced a little not to your taste, but
No, that is not how you
Mario?
pronounce my name.
It's a particular New Jersey
Tony.
accent. That's all that is.
Tony's fine. You can call me Tony. I don't mind that shit.
All right. What, Anthony? Is Anthony cool?
That works
Doing
too.
Anthony? Yeah.
That works too, man.
Yeah, just call
All
him
right.
out.
You call me whatever you call me Anthony. That's how I'm gonna call you Mario.
And it starts.
JL was doing all right.
My job is done.
My day was okay. And then, yeah, anyway, we got Scoundrels coming up pretty soon, man. So let me
Nice,
keep an eye on this clock.
Yeah, I know it's coming. Definitely. I almost want to join y'all tonight for real. I mean,
Come through.
feel
Come
great.
through, man.
think
come
I
through.
think I may just be obliged
I'll
that,
send,
man.
I'll send all y'all a link. Come through, man.
Yeah, it's definitely the
I'll
one
put, a
that,
link
you
in
know,
I'll put a link in the public chat too, man. If anybody else wants to come through.
you imagine? 100 motherfuckers in there.
We're rotating everybody in and out.
Right.
You can. That's what I do. Sometimes little hotspots. Bring people in for like 2 minutes and then
Yeah,
cycle
why
them
not?
out.
Why not?
It's fun.
I don't know.
I
if
thought it was
Leo's
great.
gonna
All right,
find
move
it,
on.
Move along. Move along.
See, uncanny flex. That's what Leal called me the other day.
He
Uncanny.
called you Uncanny Flex?
Yeah.
That's kind of
yeah.
cool, like Uncanny X-Men. Come on,
Yo, that works.
Uncanny Flex.
Uncanny Flex. Nice.
Anthony, what you got
What's up,
going
man?
on?
How you doing, dude? Nothing. I just got back from getting
Scale Mafia
another
in the
caffeine.
And
You know, what do we call this? Injection, almost.
and you ain't bring me back shit. Ain't that something?
I would, but you're too far away. I swear to God, the Starbucks is probably like 100 feet away from me, man. And if I could like somehow set up like one of those old like ATM tubes
Right.
where they can just like shoot it under the ground and have like a receptacle pop out right here, dude, I'd be like,
Yeah, because I seen you go for walks, and I was like,
Hey,
damn, you got
CD,
there
what's
quick as
up, bro?
shit. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
See, I couldn't have that because my ass would be addicted on. I'll be hopped up more than I already am off shit. But
Well, what yeah. So, anyway, it's good to be here, man. It's good to be here. Good to be here with these fine gentlemen. Everybody in the chat.
Absolutely. And speaking of the chat, just want to go through real quick, like Del A, how you doing? So what's up? We got we got Ren's Talentino with the uncanny flex. Fucking up already.
My man, uncanny flex. Wow.
My guy CT603.
What's up, bro?
Mario. Mark P, what up with you? What up with you? We got Yomo. What's up? How you doing? Ash Chase, what up with you? Definitely, what's up with you? We got second brother in the house. What's up with you? I know I gave you time off tonight, bro, but if you want to come in, just let me know. We'll get you in, bro. Definitely. We got Kinky Sphincter in the house. Look at this guy. He's already started.
At least he didn't put fucking feet emojis.
With the squish.
Man after my own heart, dude.
And it starts. Thor, what's up with you? Imagine when the N1 is announced. I know, Mario, you gonna
just keep imagining, bro. Just keep imagining. And that's what it's gonna say.
You know.
Your inbox is gonna be slammed, dude. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one of these days. But I'm losing hope. I mean, shit. What episode we in? 5
Another week.
We got what? 3 more?
We got 3 more left, man.
So I got 3 more weeks before we start watching.
Another week. The beer's still safe, bro.
All right.
So, ain't nothing happening.
And it starts. Yeah, but yeah, guys. So first order of business I want to bring up tonight, and my ass is stupid because I meant to have this already up, but I want to talk about this guy right here. Dropped this morning, and it looks cool. I personally think it looks dope. I think it's dope. I'm not going to get it because I haven't really bought into this line, but this is shaping up to be a real good line. Want to start with you real quick, Mario. What is your thought? I almost called you Mario.
Yep, motherfucker.
What is your thoughts on this piece?
Hang on, let me pull the full.
Yeah, that was great. So what I would say,
please continue it. Please continue because this is legit my first time seeing these photos. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Oh shit!
We'll look through it, man.
Yeah, let me look at it. No, when this thing was announced, man, this thing looked bad as hell, dude. Like for reals. Yep. I really like the idea of Vision. Collecting all the Infinity Stones, with the Ultron suit. It looks badass.
Yeah.
My opinion. Yeah.
I wasn't wrong, Jay. I wasn't wrong. No. It's fucking Mario.
Oh man, look what I've done.
Hey, that picture there with the Hydro Stomper, man, and the rest of the line, that was cool.
It shapes up to be a real good line right there when you bring him into it.
I mean, this is not for me though, man. It really isn't. I like the concept of it. It does look dope, but I'm like, to be honest, dude, I'm like
man,
whatever, dude. It does nothing for me, man, to be honest. So, but
I get it. I do like it. I do think it's a big flex for like anybody that's looking. You see all these together. It's like, damn, okay. It definitely has presence, especially with that Hydra Stomper.
But this line is so unique, dude. We're not going to see anything like this, again. I don't see them. I mean, do we see anything like this Vision coming in fruition in the MCU? Most likely not, man. So, no doubt that it looks dope. I think it's got a good amount of presence. The idea of it, with that cape looks bad as hell. And I'm just wondering about the production run of these ones in particular. So, I don't know, man. It's interesting to say the least, but like I said, it really does nothing for me.
Hey, I mean, that's just what it is. It doesn't, and I think it's going to be that way. You either have to be in it or not. You know what I'm saying? Really have to be in it to really get these. But for me, like I said, I can appreciate them, but I don't need to own them.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Well, you had the Hydro Stomper, right? And you just ended up selling it or something like that, or what?
Oh no, hell no. I had I had Captain Carter, and I was thinking about getting that, and I opened it up. I looked at her. I was like, honestly, I don't even think. I think I opened her up, but I didn't. I never posed her, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get it. So much other stuff coming out. Do I really have space for a Hydro Stomper when I have all these vehicles coming? Which I'm glad I made that decision, because I wasn't thinking of getting a 66 Batmobile, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? So that just would have been another. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that than to have this. I think that's something more iconic and close to my heart than this. This is, you got to really be into it to get this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. Look at CT in the chat, man, getting me going, man. Fuck you, Ant. Look at CT.
Fuck you, man. All right, it was Ty who started it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
but you don't have to start pointing fingers.
No, I still
There's no
blame
need
you,
to start pointing fingers.
I appreciate CT,
right.
man. Look at that.
Okay.
My dude.
Speaking
We're going
of
camping. I can't wait.
Ty, what's your thoughts on what are your thoughts on this Ultron and the this line in general?
So I saw your video earlier today about this, so that's why I knew about it, Mario. And so
damn, bro.
Put me on blast again.
I think it looks really good. Like, I like the artistry. It looks really cool, but it's really not for me. Like, I'm trying to stay more in my lane, which is like Star Wars and some one-off things like that. But this guy in this line, I like it. I think I will admire it from afar. I'm not going to jump down on this.
Yeah. This would make a badass quarter scale statue, if I'm honest. I think that'd be more appealing for, to me personally.
I have a question though. Like, I don't remember this episode, but you see how his torso is really big? Like, his legs look skinny in this picture.
They look like
Does that look off
skinny.
to you? Because it looks off to me.
I mean, I just counted up to being, the whole animation feel of it, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I took it as.
I don't know. I think he needs to get with like Beskar Kid and get in that gym, get those thighs going.
Wow.
What? I'm saying.
I got you. Yeah.
You know, pump up those thighs, man. Come on. He's all in his upper body.
Right? Yeah, man.
Need some leg day. He need leg day. That's what that's what you're saying. You need definitely need legs day. He definitely skipped out on leg day with this.
He's done enough up top. He's done enough. Move on.
Compared to, and I know some people in the chat are saying it, some people like this one better than the MC, the movie realistic version of Ultron. How do you feel about that? Ty, what do you think?
Ultron?
I would go with the movie version. I like that.
Me too.
Yeah. That's my preference.
Yeah, definitely. So, Anthony, what is your thoughts on this piece right here? Now, I know you don't collect. I'm not going to say that shit. But
you guys are all crazy, dude. He's coming home.
No, he's not.
Yes,
dude,
boy.
Stop lying to yourself,
he
dude.
is.
Stop. You need to stop playing
Yes, he
games.
fucking
Dude,
is.
did we not just have this conversation? I need to make space, man.
Yeah, but he's room for the space.
You're going to get, wow, bro.
You're really getting this? I thought you were bullshitting. You serious?
No. This is going in my MVC display, bro.
Yeah, he'll have it for a week before he sells it. Watch.
100%.
Really?
Really.
Even Jay's shocked. He don't believe you.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I thought this was a no for sure. Damn.
No,
right?
No, man, no, because he fits. He fits, dude, with what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I have Captain Carter, I've got Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, and I've got fucking Hydra Stomper.
Shit. Wait a minute, you got the Hydra?
You got Hydra Stomper?
I didn't know you
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, yeah, where's
Damn,
that?
you on the low man collect. You do have Captain Carter. Oh shit. Damn, I
Dude,
forgot
no
about
wonder you don't have any space, man. Stop collecting this bullshit, dude.
Bro,
What's wrong with you, man?
bullshit may be bullshit for you.
Come on, dude. Stop collecting this. You don't
I can't.
Wow.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
It's
Yeah,
comic
you can.
style, man, and it's going with what this big diorama that I'm building.
Make room for
I know all my Star Trek.
Make
All my
room
Star
for
Trek's
Trek.
out in the other
Don't
area.
collect this shit.
Well, that's okay. You don't have to get it, man.
Is this the last one in the line, or are they doing more?
I think so for now.
They showed off a zombie cap a long time ago, but it never.
Yeah, they
never
did,
dropped
but
it for the pre-order.
he hasn't
Zombie
been.
Cat, Star Lord, T'Challa
Yeah.
Star Lord, which we haven't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would get the zombie cap to go with the zombie stuff. I would probably skip Star Lord, and just because he's very. The reason why this is so freaking cool is he's very boss-like in the style of what I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? You would imagine fighting something like this, like Onslaught, or you know, from like you know what I'm saying, like this cool mix, and that's why I think he looks badass. And he's die
does
cast.
Remind me a lot of Onslaught, a lot.
It's cool. I think this is the type of cool shit that I like. It's not the same old, you know, Trooper or whatever, or Thor, you know what I mean? Which are fine,
Right.
but this really stands out as a unique piece, and I've always liked unique pieces like this. He's gonna look badass, dude, and that spear is fucking huge.
That's what she said.
Well, you know,
Pause.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. That's exactly what she said.
yeah, it's gonna look freaking sweet, dude.
That's gonna be awesome.
Sorry, Mario, I know you don't like it, but
No, don't apologize to me, man. Apologize to yourself. You shouldn't be getting this shit.
why not? Why not?
What I just tell you, you want to make a bunch of room for all your Star Trek.
But he's part of the space.
This is just gonna
He's
get
part.
in the way. This is just gonna get in the way.
No,
I'm trying to save you the money that you're going to lose later down the line. All right.
No, bro. I mean, dude, have you
Sorry.
seen my roster right here? This is the roster. So
is that your
yeah, that's my roster for what I have
yeah,
and what's
your
coming. That's
tier-based
just
collecting
for
shit? Is that what that is?
No, this is my MVC setup.
Damn.
Holy
All right.
shit. CT603 said this could stand alone. I get that too. He said I posed him with a vintage Ant-Man helmet. Ooh, in his hands. Like the old statue of him on the throne. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. That would be badass.
Holy shit. If this had a throne, I think I'll be talking a different story.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't buy it anyway.
You're probably right. But even still, I'd probably appreciate a little more in your collection that I still don't believe you're going to get.
That's okay. That's okay. When you see,
can we set the bar what the over under is going to be when Anthony's really going to get this?
Let's bet. Let's bet.
Well, it's a good.
Who doubts me?
I'm not going to doubt
everybody
him
on this panel.
On the low,
that's a shame.
He's been sneakily kind of getting into this line. Like I forgot he had Carter. So yeah, if he has Carter, he's getting a Hydra Stomper.
He has Carter because no one's been able to buy it yet, dude. He put up for sales post and no one's buying that shit. That's why
she's not for sale. Go look at the post, homie.
Right.
She's not for sale.
Okay.
No, bro, only that Mando junk.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Whoa.
He said Mando junk. Ooh.
Hey, whoa now.
What I'm moving. I gotta poke at Mario.
Hasn't even seen season 3 yet. I mean, come on.
I know.
Yeah, 85, everybody out there in the chat, guys. Remember to continue to hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to Uncommon Flex, Scale Mafia, and of course, El Professoro. Absolutely. Moving on, guys. Because we got a lot of stuff to go to and talk about tonight. Want to talk about next up this guy right here. This guy right here. Silver Centurion. I'm not feeling it at all. I'm not. I don't know even why. Honestly, I think it's appealing. I see how it can be appealing to some people, but I do think that they could have put out something else. I do. It's just not for me. I think it's cool. I do think it's cool, but I think they could have went a whole nother direction with that. Mario, your thoughts on this?
My thoughts is you need to close your damn freaking messenger page.
How the hell I fucking close the messenger?
Oh, it's so easy, bro. It's like
y'all say that, but nobody offers help.
All right.
Let's take a time out. Let's take a quick time out to do so.
You open the messenger dealie at the top. and then you hit the 3 dots at the top, and then you uncheck the little slider that says pop up new messages.
Hurry up, I'm about to send a dick pic, dude. Hurry up and turn it off.
Oh,
He will. We actually talked about this earlier today. Not specifically.
We're gonna make someone.
Just I'm like, I didn't know.
This figure's badass.
Yeah, I was waiting. No, it was
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's a nice figure, dude. It's a nice figure. It's unique, bro. It's a Silver Centurion. Yeah, it's finally a Silver Centurion in die cast, but it is a suit up version. But I still think that's unique.
But is it though? Is it actually? If all the panels actually collapse, where you can make it an actual posable figure and not like he's like wearing like an oversized shirt and jeans, then yeah, I totally get that. I think that's what they could have done too. I think it looks dope. I think it's gorgeous, by the way. Either way, with all these light up features, man, with the exposed panels, all the underparts, underneath that's completely lit up. That looks sick as hell. But I mean, he just looks. I said last night on Lil Stream, it looks like a metallic Baymax. Just all like blown up and shit. I just wish that everything could like collapse, like what the Mark V did, where all those panels are actually articulated to make it look like the actual figure, a full blown figure and all. But for what is this, 45? No, thank you.
Well, it's not for me, but I think people often forget that like Hot Toys does not cater to just the United States, and a lot of people don't understand.
Well, yeah, Iron Man's their bread and butter, and that's that's their market.
Well, but there's a reason why it's their bread and butter.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's very, very sought after pieces. For us, yeah, not so much. Because I see people on forums and threads all the time like, oh, another Iron Man shitty cash grab. And I'm like, no, they're catering to their base demographic with these, and then some people in the US are big fans too. But I get it. I'm not picking them up. But I think it's unique. It's cool. If I was an Iron Man collector, I'd be like, dude, that's badass.
Well, I'm somewhat of an Iron Man collector, and I'm not really considering this just because of the damn price, man. I'm gonna wait for the pop culture sale.
Price a bit.
To $199 shipped.
What is this? $480?
$45, and then you got to figure out the tax and shipping on top of that.
It's too much. I mean, even like I even have Mark 1, and I think Mark 1. I know it's diecast. I know it's kind of a big figure, but even I think that's too much for Iron for that one, because I mean you really don't get that much out of it. And for these that like the posing is not that it's not as articulate as a regular Iron Man. So I do think that this could have been maybe four. I would say even I'll be generous, maybe 420, but 485, nah, man, 500 and 500 plus when you're done with the shipping and everything. Hell no, I think it's a little too much, honestly. But
yeah, no, definitely, man, definitely. But I appreciate the artistry, dude. Like I said, with all the light up features, it's beautiful, but not $500 beautiful.
Well, it's 30% cheaper. I mean, than regular retail. I mean, we're hitting the U.S. tax, the sideshow tax and everything. So
yeah. I mean,
that's how we factored in, right? We're like, oh hell no, I don't pay $500.
Right.
I'm getting marked up 30%, and I'm getting charged tax, and I'm getting charged shipping on top of it.
Yep.
It's more expensive than Ultron, really.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's definitely a lot. Ty, what's your thoughts on this piece?
So I don't want to bash this at all, because I appreciate the workmanship, the design that goes into it, the artistry. I think it looks really good with the lighting, like Mario said. The first thing I thought was, when I saw Sideshow's preview, was do the pieces close back down to make like a regular suit? Because then I think that'd be badass if it did that. But
it didn't work, Ant.
Because he didn't.
All this time we spent, nothing has worked yet.
It's all right.
At least it's not a dick pic.
No.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. Hang on a second.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, y'all gonna show me this shit how to do this live on air. Okay, so I'm here.
Now you have to actually open up your message, win your whole list, and scroll all the way to the top and hit the 3 dots.
Yeah, let's get intimate here, Jay. Open up everything.
Yeah, open it all up.
You don't have to do it here. I'm just saying, like, that's how you do it.
Look, his second brother's like, wow. Yeah, man, we're live tech support.
This is happening.
This is happening.
What the fuck? It's still there? Hold on. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Never mind. Okay, it should be fixed now. So dick pics away.
Dick pic incoming.
You asked for it. You asked for it.
You asked for it.
So yeah, like this looks really good, but it's definitely not for me. And
I guess it didn't work.
So
Shit.
BC, I thought you said you had it.
Well, dude, I need to make sure it doesn't work first. This was just a
I
practice.
got
run.
rid
This
of the
was just a
damn
test,
pop-up
and
messages. I don't understand why it's not working.
You need to mute. You need to mute this thing for like an hour. Turn off notifications, dude, for like an hour or so.
Oh my god.
It's pretty funny. But continue, Ty.
Yeah, so like I'm not the biggest Iron Man collector. Like I only have one, but if I was gonna get like I was interested in the Mark One, but like something like this. Oh no.
It's not me, dude.
Let's see, we needed that for Lale. That would have been great for Lale.
Oh man. So yeah, like this I've got a little beef going with Hot Toys anyway, with some of their releases and announcements and whatnot. So I'm not really pleased to see this right now. I want a good Batman Begins figure, and they won't give that to me.
Oh my gosh! Right? What the hell?
And they keep giving me Iron Man. I know it's their bread and butter everywhere else, but come on. They can do this, but they can't give me a decent Batman Begins suit.
No.
Why is that?
Isn't that the $1 million question of the day?
Anyway, I digress. This is a pass for me. I'm sorry. That's it. What is happening?
I don't know.
Derailing. We're witnessing a live derailing.
Why is it when I come on the show, everything just goes right off the rails?
Because you said Mirio. You started this shit. That's why.
And then you said bread and butter, and I was thinking of toast, and then it just... I knew Jay didn't fix that shit yet, so...
Everyone, you're welcome. I am done.
Yeah, the chat's loving it.
The chat is finding this hilarious.
Yeah, it's all good fun. I mean, we're just fucking around.
Yeah. My job is done here.
Oh my god! But yeah, I don't. What do I say?
What can you say?
I personally don't fuck with it. I think it's a good fit. I think it's okay, but for me, nah. It could definitely. I think they definitely need to do something else. They can release something else. Now, what I am going to bring up is this guy right here, and I'm gonna share it with the feet pic.
Oh my god!
Feet and toast, man. What else can you ask for?
I'm gonna leave it the whole time.
Shit.
So
I'm trying to look at the toast, but I keep seeing the feet.
The toasty toes.
Does that mean there's something wrong with me?
There you go.
Am I okay?
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, look, I don't judge fetishes, bro.
I'm not into toes, man. I'm not into toes.
You might be now, though.
I don't know.
You say you keep looking at it.
All right, I'm looking at the trooper. Let's look at that. That's good. Oh, what's happening now?
I don't know what's happening, bro.
Oh
my
boy.
God.
Oh wow. Just completely off the rails.
Completely off the rails.
It's wonderful.
But what do y'all? So Mario, I'm gonna go with you. What is your
You just leave the shit up. You're like, whatever.
on
Might as well.
on
Nah, we're kidding.
on Arc Trooper Jesse, the fuck same old figure. What do you
Fuck, same old figure. How dare you, bro? This is nothing. This is not the same old figure, man. Y'all, wow.
Oh,
Wow, look. I understand what you guys are saying. The fact that this is a clone, but
what
Booty
has
watch.
she got in her pants? What is going on back there?
That's the worst booty ever.
Why is her booty lumpy?
Oh man.
I don't know, man. I didn't post it. I don't even know.
Damn.
She's got like a Lego booty.
She got bricks up in there, huh? Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
Arc Trooper Jesse. Arc. Exactly. Exactly, CT. Look, man, this is not. Look, there may be a reused pauldron repainted from Rex. I'm sure it's the same old hands, the basic armor. Yeah, man, but I mean, this is like one of the, this is like one of their elites, man. Their advanced recon troop clones, man. So the thing is that with the 501st, they what was it? Jesse 5's an Echo, and the fact that they released Jesse, understandably, is for season 7. I've got a feeling that's all we're gonna get, but I'm really, really hopeful that we get the other two. Because to display those 3 together is that's iconic, man. The sideshow set alone goes for stupid money.
Right.
For 5s and Echo for the ARC Troopers. So I'm happy to see Sideshow Hot Toys actually do this. But like I said, I'm really hopeful for the other set. I think it's dope. I didn't pre-order yet, so I'm sure this is gonna be out for a little bit. And I hope I didn't eat my words, that this thing doesn't sell out really quick. So I do plan on getting it. This is definitely coming home to the collection, man. It's yeah, I'm in for all the clones. Bring them all on. I don't care if they look exactly alike or what have you. They're all, to me, they're all badass. They're all warranted, worth getting for me. So
definitely. No, I mean, the more I look at it, the more I can understand the appeal. It is looking at this clone and then going back and watching Clone Wars and stuff. I understand the appeal on the figure. For real. I mean, it does. Like I said, it is some reused parts on it, but when you look at them all together, when you look at all these together, it just has such a damn presence to see all of them together. And it does
the freaking poster out of nothing but figures like that. Come on,
that's amazing.
Yeah, this is an amazing photo.
Looks good. And what's your thoughts on ARC Trooper Jesse?
Look at Joel's asking, "Where's the dick pic?" Oh man, does Joel know we're streaming right now?
I don't know, man. Oh shit, dude.
He's in the
Jesse.
Is he here? Is Joel actually here?
No, I'm talking about. I don't know. No, he's not in here.
No,
he's not here right now. But we can tell. That's pretty funny. There's none. Say hi to the chat. We're live, and they can see you wanting dick pics, bro. Oh, so. No, I think he looks really cool, man, and I think he has like one of the coolest head sculpts too. I know Lael touched on that when we were talking the other day as well, but I do like the tattoo a lot. I think he looks great. He's definitely not going to be coming into my collection, but I know a lot of people are super pumped to get this. I agree with Mario too. I think there's a lot of reused parts, but there's a lot of reused parts always, especially when it comes to clones or regular stormtroopers. I don't think that's ever really been an issue for people or like a point of contention where they would be turned off to buy something. I think the only one really may have been Vaughn and Axe Wolves. Those kind of felt like, almost kit bashy in a way, but they both don't come with head sculpts. This photo here, they all look great together. So there's that. If you're gonna buy this stuff, it's very cool to do. And I see a lot of people in the chat are super excited for it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a hitter. If you're getting the Clone Wars, that's pretty damn cool, man. But like that looks nice, man. That looks really cool, like that.
That really That's convincing. I think that looking at that kind of pushes me over a little bit on getting it. Because when you see all those together, they just look badass. All the
but are you going in the Clone Wars that deep though?
Yeah, do you
That's
have
the
these
thing.
figures,
Me personally, no. But if I was, I would. Damn, I would love. God damn it, we out. He's goddamn. All right, God damn it.
It's not me, bro. I've been an angel the whole stream.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No, but they do look good. They do. They like all those together. They look good. They do look good. I think they look great.
Brother, man.
What did he say? I didn't even see it.
Is he in the stream now? I wonder. No, I don't think he wants to show up. There he is.
There he is. Joel, get in here, dude. Join us.
Join us, bro. Come on.
That's fucking great, man.
Ty, what you got going on? What you think about these?
Well, it's hard to like focus on this when everything else is going on, but because what else is going on is amazing, by the way. I'm loving it. Oh geez.
What? Damn it, Ty, you too?
Oh, look, I had to do something too. Come on. So
Well, it's about that time.
I gotta say that I didn't like the prequels all that much, but I've been watching a lot of the Clone Wars. Like I've always liked that series. I love the Clone Wars now. I started getting clones. Wow. I've got a couple now. I just got Darth Maul from the Clone Wars. So even though he's got screws in his feet, I'm still enjoying him. I think he looks cool. And I would consider getting this guy. I would definitely consider getting this guy. I think he looks good. Definitely reuse parts and whatnot, but I'll take it. I'll take the clones any day. Any day. Okay. So this is my new nightmare
here.
right here. Okay, thank you. Who did that?
No, that was shout out to Ash Chase that sent me this. So I had to forward this to y'all. Thanks, Ash. Appreciate it, bro.
Thanks, Ash.
And there goes BC.
I'm done. Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Cal?
Oh no, is he pulling his feet out?
Now it's important.
Oh my god.
100 people in the chat, guys. Hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
I mean, we're all just kind of a little wonky today. It happens.
What
to
is
the best of us.
happening?
I had to get in somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, do what you got to do.
What is happening right now?
Hello. That's like just singing. They just like they singing.
Got the toe choir.
Right.
Hell yeah.
But Calvin, what do you think? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on our trooper Jesse?
It looks like Captain Rex to me. So I mean, I got Captain.
Wow, you too?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
Rex.
Listen, they're not.
I'm good. That's all I need.
I can't. I can't. Yo,
Well, look, Jay. Can you put a poll in the chat?
Sure, we could do a poll. We could do.
I would say like, I would get this guy, but he's not like.
Hey, listen, polls are
top
great.
on my list though. You know, he's not number one. I got other things I want to get first.
Oh shit, we got someone else backstage.
There's so much out there.
Yeah,
there's so much out there.
Uh-oh.
And I'm curious.
Join this shit, chill.
Well,
hold on. Everybody stop.
We need an adult.
Bullshit I got going on over there.
What's up, man?
Man, I mean, yeah, what's up, man? I just see feet.
You see what happens when you're not here?
Twerking, freak shit, people busting nuts over feet, all kinds of shit.
Whoa, who's busting nuts? What the fuck stream were you watching?
I didn't see that one. Where's that
You
one?
somewhere
Oh,
else.
you
Give me a minute. I'll find it.
No, bro. No.
See, he telling us about the shit he saw last night in Miami. Come on,
Man, we ain't talking about that. That's last night. We're talking about what's going on right now.
We're reenacting your night from last night. So that's what we're
I'm sitting there, man. I'm sitting there laying there. I'm having a coughing fit, and I see like SpongeBob ass twerking, and then I see feet shit popping up, and then next thing,
Toes singing.
toes singing, and people burning bread, and what kind of freak shit going on over there?
Oh,
Don't judge. Don't judge.
I'm not judging. Especially
Wait till Leo gets
burning
here.
bread with the twerking. When I saw that, I'm like, God damn. I know COVID made times rough. I know that, but good Lord.
Oh my god.
Second brother, I want you to know I had nothing to do with this.
Oh no, I know you didn't. I know you
Okay,
didn't.
thank you. Thank you.
He actually started all this, man.
God damn. And I love y'all brothers to death, but oh my goodness.
How you doing,
While
man?
you're here, bro, what do you think about ARC Trooper Jesse?
Oh man, you already know ARC Trooper Jesse is coming home, baby. It's coming home. Coming home. So, you know, what can you say? You can't do with I think clones have pretty much put their individuality out there enough to get all the love instead of, people's like, it's just another clone. I think they proved themselves. And if you have not been watching The Bad Batch, if you have not been watching it, that would give you a newfound respect for them.
Gotta watch the Bad Batch.
Yeah,
I've been
I'm
watching
actually 2 episodes.
I've been
behind. No,
watching
3. I mean, 3 behind. I gotta
Mario?
catch up. It just
Come
ended.
on,
I know,
Kiki.
man. I know.
Hey,
Yes, I
this week's was good, Mario. You should check it
Do I
out.
need
So
to
I keep
watch
hearing,
first season,
yeah.
or can I just
Yeah.
watch this season?
Watch the first season. There's a couple
First
story
season,
arcs in
yeah.
there that puts everything together.
Okay, I'll look into
But
it.
the last one this week was the finale. That was on point.
I've heard that from people.
We got Aaron Logan in the house for the $4.99 bomb. Thank you so much, brother. He says, thanks for the entertainment and for the entertaining stream. It's been a long day.
That's what's up, man.
That's what we here
what's
for.
up. That's what's up.
And we
You're
got
welcome,
Fellas,
Aaron.
I'll be right back. I gotta get a little Macho's food. I'll be right back.
All right, man.
Kinky's Figure says,
Yeah,
thank you for $2 bomb.
That's what Calvin does, man.
I
He'll
aim
come
to
in with the
please.
feet.
What can
He'll
I
come with the
say?
meat platter, dropping draws. He's teasing everybody.
Oh man.
I aim to please. What can I say?
You aim to tease, bro. That's what you're doing.
We got Leo. You over party. What's
Okay,
going
he
on with you, Leo? How
he
you doing,
eating, I'm
brother?
eating.
Man, I'm late. I was breaking fast like a little bit ago, bro. I was late, but
Hey,
what's up,
Leo,
man?
man, watch out, man. They're over there feet nut busting and all kinds of shit. Watch out.
Hey, what?
I don't know about anybody busting nuts though, but
No, I had nothing to do with this.
What they doing?
Mario's already on it. And don't even start with this fucking mouse thing because Mario, just wait.
Well, they started last night, bro. So there's just a continuation. Oh, it is.
What the fuck?
we got Ash Chase in the house. He's thank you for the $10 bomb. He said, gotta show some love, BC and the panel. I'm in the stitches right now. I love it.
Yeah, I mean
Fantastic.
everybody's supporting with super chats. It's good stuff.
Oh no, not the singing toes again.
Who sent that?
Oh,
That's for you, Leo.
Oh, yeah.
come on now.
Real quick, while we on feet,
How exciting.
No, why are
Leo.
we on feet?
That's
did
what I was
Spice-
wondering, bro.
Yo,
Like,
real
why?
quick,
Who brought
Did
that
Spice,
up?
did Spice send you some feet like a week ago?
He's
What?
That's okay. I sent that to him. It had nothing to do with you. So if he shared it, that wasn't from me. I'm just putting it out there.
What is going on in this?
What is happening now?
I don't know.
Brother.
There's cat looking feet.
Is that Joao?
No, that was me. Nobody typed in the chat.
Oh, what is it? What is it? What's that cat doing?
Smelling the feet, bro.
That's that new catnip.
It must smell bad. Look, you about to puke.
I don't even know how the fuck this comment came out. I mean, this conversation came because I'm late.
Oh, you should watch earlier. It was
Yeah.
a hoot.
I'm so glad I did.
It's Mario's fault.
It started with Mario, and
Yeah,
then went
It started with Mario, and yeah.
So this is all Ty's fault. Actually,
Actually,
this is Uncanny Flex's fault, bro.
Yeah, actually, it's Leal's fault because Leal called me Uncanny Flex, so it's his fault. This is how this all started.
I did?
Yeah.
When?
I think you said that shit last week.
On your stream, I think it was last week.
I said uncanny. I thought I said uncommon.
No, you said, hey, let's take a look at the chat. Uncanny Flex, what's up, brother?
See, nobody remembers shit, dude. We're all old. You're like, oh, it's nice meeting you, Mario. And he's like, I fucking met you already. And then you're
Yeah,
like,
Ty's over here
hey,
talking about we
Lyle,
never
remember you
streamed
said
before.
this? And Lael's like, what are you talking about?
Damn.
Oh my God.
It's all right. We aged gracefully, I think.
Damn, if I said that, I apologize. Shit, what was I on?
Hey, it's all
You know
good.
what?
'cause see,
I
it
must have
started
been thinking
this.
about the X-Men.
There you go. There you go. But it started this. This is
Nice
great.
save.
Mario.
I figured that though. That's you know what? That's to be expected with him though.
Yeah, because this
That's
is what he
nothing
does.
new when it comes to Mario.
He's
a
never
freak.
going to talk to me again. He's never going to talk to me again.
Mario's a freak. Bro. Like, he's just a freak.
Oh, bro,
He-
that's
6'3", 4 freak. Straight up.
You're 6'4"?
yeah, bro.
Oh, shoot.
Why did I think you were
I'm
a little
sorry.
shorter?
6'4", pure man. Pure man.
No, we talked about this already. That's right.
Yeah, we already
Never mind.
talked
No,
about it, bro.
let Lel give me an extra inch. He's being gracious. I'm 6'3", bro.
Oh, okay. Okay, 6'3". All right. All right.
Yeah, he gave me
all
he
right.
gave me an uncanny inch.
Oh,
Hey.
better than the angry inch.
We could take the
Whoa.
uncanny inches.
The angry inch. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, please elaborate.
So, were y'all talking about this figure, man? Were y'all talking
We're trying to.
We've been trying to.
like,
oh no.
What do you
no,
think,
no,
Lael?
oh no, the
Are
show's
you
off
picking
the
him up?
rails. It's off the
am I
rails.
picking this up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he
definitely.
going into the collection? He is definitely.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I love the head sculpt on that. Now, I didn't pre-order it. I'm just gonna wait till it's released and probably throw some points at it or something like that. But yeah, I'm getting it. I'm definitely gonna get it.
How do you feel about his feet?
Oh man, they're uncanny, aren't they?
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, to everybody here. This
All
evening.
105 of you.
Oh man, hashtag check them
all
points.
All right, shit. That's fun. Okay.
Wait, no more
That
fun.
second brother checked out. Well checked
so
What's going on?
I do have something. This one big conversation I wanted to talk about. MCU versus Marvel Comics.
Okay, serious time now.
We need to talk about it. We need to
All
talk
right, hang on.
about
Let me
it.
sit up. Let me sit up.
We definitely need to talk about it. So my question pretty much is, do you think Disney has overall done a good job bringing over Marvel Comics to live action? Anthony, let's start with you on that.
Oh. Okay, look, it's not a simple yes or no, but in simplistic terms, I will say yes.
Okay.
They've done a good job. I don't think they've done a great job, but see, it's a little subjective for me, right? Because I think the earlier days of the MCU were very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Like literally exciting. Like
Yeah.
going to midnights, and anticipation and the build up and there's everything starting to interconnect with one another, and you saw something coming, and I liked that because it brought me back to being a kid reading comic, or to this day even, but just all that childhood, and then seeing it on, because we had some kind of cheesy stuff we had some live action back in the day. Some was good, some not so much. But when they totally said, "Hey, look, we're gonna make Marvel Studios. We got a big plan. It's all gonna make sense and connect." That was freaking awesome. So in that sense, I would say, dude, I think they did a great job. I think the problem is now, as what often happens with most companies, is it starts to come down to the bottom dollar. You know, like, so how do we make the maximum amount of money with the least amount of investment? And that's what I feel like we're at right now. And judging by everything that's been going on with Disney, and now that they're starting to change things around, I think they know that too. You know, I think they knew that, but was it deliberate? You know, I think it was. I think it's all about, you know, pleasing shareholders and, you know, maximizing profit. But when then they start seeing all the numbers declining, right? They have to pivot. If they don't, then it's gonna fall down. Like, they're just not gonna be who they are anymore. So yes, to an extent, right? I of course would love to see more things and a little bit more accurate representation of specific characters. Almost said figures. But you know what I mean? I think overall they have, but they need, I think they can definitely improve.
Yeah. No, I think you hit it right on the head with that a lot. Definitely. I think where they at right now is they don't have a plan. I kind of see the same thing that they're doing, that the same thing that Star Wars sequels had is what's kind of going on with the MCU right now. I'm not really seeing a plan, not really seeing a direction for the for the rest of these films, and I think that's causing a problem as well. Ty, same question to you. What do you think? You think so far, I mean, overall they did pretty well with the Marvel Comics property?
I'm gonna say overall, yes. They succeeded in getting me to like characters like Iron Man, Captain America, which I always thought Captain America was a dork until I saw the movies, and you know, I started liking that. Iron Man wasn't crazy about him, but once the movies started going, I got into it. I liked everything up until Endgame. I was really happy with, even happy with the Spider-Man movies that they've kind of done with Holland and everything. But something's missing. Like, there was a magic that was grabbing me with that saga. But now what they're doing now is just not getting it. You know, like, I'm more into the old Netflix shows. Like, I've been watching Daredevil and Punisher instead of wanting to watch the new Ant-Man movie. Nothing against it, but it's just like, I see the trailers and it's not grabbing me. It's like, well, I'll wait till it gets on Disney Plus and I'll check it out there, because I'm not going to the theater to see it. And so something's missing. Overall, I think they've done a good job, but they're slipping now. Something needs to change now, because they're just not the magic isn't there for me.
I agree. No, I totally agree on that. I'm gonna jump around a little bit, Leo. Same question to you. Overall, you think they've done a great job at bringing Marvel Comics into live action?
For entertainment value, they've done a pretty good job. I think they've done an okay job, but the translation from Marvel to live action, no.
Right.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Not at all. And by far, not at all.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you why. One of the biggest problems, the downfalls that they're having, is the treatment of villains, number one. I mean, they're dealing with top tier villains that should have lasted past one film. There's no way. There is no damn way. Case in point, I hate that I have to bring this fucking film up with Thor: Love and Thunder. What they did with Lord of God Butcher was a travesty, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way. One film with that character, no damn way. No way. We got better representation with Thanos throughout the first phase. That was cool. But what we got from that one movie was terrible. What we just got from Kang, the Conqueror, and Ant-Man and Wasp, that was terrible. Terrible execution. Even certain characters that they've nerfed a lot of characters, misuse of characters. What they have done with the Incredible Hulk, to me, overshadows everything that was good. Because that's a character that should and deserves better treatment. I don't give a damn if you don't have the license for it right now. Okay, yes, Universal still has it. I get that. But so because you don't have the license, you treat him like shit, doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
Like, that's a tragedy to me. You know what I mean? Like, better treatment. And on top of that, the writing, they got to step it up. If you have look, we know that the transition from source material to cinematic universe is a hard thing. It's not going to always work. And I understand that they have to modify some things now, not to just basically appease their core fans, but to bring in casual fans as well. I get that. I understand that.
No.
But at the same time, there's the perfect way that you can marry the two by still honoring the source material. And they're not doing that. They haven't done that, to be quite honest. Even from the first phase, even though people basically enjoyed everything up until Endgame, before that, they still, for nobody, the thing is, nobody is talking about what they did with Heimdall. That was stupid.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
It was.
Exactly.
That was terrible.
I agree.
You don't do, especially to that character. You
Yep.
don't. There's history with that character.
Yep.
And you don't do what you did with that character. So that was a tragedy for me. Like, literally.
Well, what are
it
you
was.
talking about specifically?
What they did with him?
Yeah.
Killing him.
Well, and I agree with you, but I think he just kind of wanted out. So I think it was more of the actor rather, but I agree with you.
Another actor.
Yeah.
Get another actor.
Okay. That's a good point. They could
Get
do
another
that.
actor.
They could
This
do
whole
that.
thing of being
When they do
scared
it-
to recast.
Get
needs
another
to
actor.
stop.
It wasn't like he was a lead actor in a lead film. You get
Right.
somebody else to portray that character that actually wants to be there. Plain and simple. That's what
I just
you
remember
do.
because I remember reading he was something.
Man,
He's like, no,
at this
I'm
point-
contracted. I don't really want to do it. Da da da
Well,
da.
they did
So I
it
was
with
like, oh,
they did it with War Machine.
And he
right?
came back, and Heimdall
yeah.
came back in Thor: Love and Thunder. At the very end, post credit. Sorry, I spoiled it for people, but it was a bullshit ass movie.
There's a
so
post
Hey,
But
don't
at the same
worry.
time-
Been around for a post credit, dude.
yeah, there was a
Wow.
post credit, and he basically came back. They brought him back. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, the treatment of these characters, yes, cinematically, people are going to enjoy it. People who have never seen these characters before will say, "Oh, I think they've done a bang up job." But nope, I'm not falling for that. I don't think they
no, me
have.
neither.
To be quite honest, they have. And this is why I am petrified at what they're going to do with both the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. I'm petrified. Because if they don't get that right, I'm telling you right now, to be quite honest, if they don't get those two properties right, I am telling you, I am checked all the way out of the cinematic universe. I'm literally all. I'm checked all the way out. I won't support it at that point. Because the thing is, you can't take these. Look, you can't. It's not a misuse. You can't just misuse these characters. Now I already know that most directors, Hollywood directors, they don't really take Marvel properties or comic book properties, for that matter, serious. They don't. But there's some of us who
The
do.
Russo brothers, really? I mean, look what they did with Cap, with the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
what
that's
they
cool.
did with Civil War, what they did
That's
with
cool.
Infinity War.
But look what they did with the Hulk.
And look what they did to Winter Soldier.
And look what they did
Right.
to Winter Soldier.
He's a
Right.
joke.
Like, literally, they
But
made
that's-
half these
this
characters
is-
jokes, man. Like, seriously, they made them jokes. And on top of that, you killed off Black Widow, bro. Before she got the proper outing, she should have survived and been at that end game, that fight. She should have been there.
Yeah.
She should have been there. But again, they explained it that they wanted to give her that out. They wanted her to have that choice. Come on, man. Like, literally, that to me, I didn't like it, but I just rolled with it. Yes, it was a good film. Okay, it's cool. But at the same time, man, like, better treatment of these characters. The Russo brothers, all right, track record. They stepped away from Marvel. What have they done since it's been a hit? But yet they want to come back and do Secret Wars. I'd be like, you know what? Wait a minute. Slow your roll. Like, there's characters that are they're continuously effing up. And the thing is, if you're thinking about, okay, you want to make money, you want to make money, but at the same time, as if it's not satisfying the fans and all you're doing is counting dollars, then what does that mean? So that's where I'm at. So yes, they executed okay when it comes to bringing it to cinematic universe, But as far as the treatment of these characters and mirroring both things, hell no.
I think
That's where I sit.
And I mean, great points on that, Leo. I mean, you got a lot of great points on there. Me personally, I think with the core Avengers movie, the first Avenger, they did great. I think up until Endgame, I thought they did fairly well, but I understand they didn't have some of the characters they didn't have. They didn't get Spider-Man until damn near, the middle of filming Civil War. So, they had to pretty much take chicken. They had to make chicken salad with chicken shit. They had to, because all they had was Cap and the Avengers. They didn't even have really Hulk like that. They only have Hulk only in an ensemble. They still didn't. I think that's changed now, but they didn't have him as a solo character. So they had to. I think.
Yeah, but they still shouldn't have treated him that way, though. Like to Leo's point, right?
I agree.
Right.
Okay,
man, but I think they turn around and they pretty much lean too much on comedy relief instead of the core of each character. Thor's supposed to be one of them characters that everybody's supposed to be scared the fuck out of. And they just made him out of a Baywatch buffoon. That's what they pretty much essentially made him out of. And then the Hulk is pretty much been neutered in a way. And I'm looking at it, okay, if you're trying to come out and try to do World War Hulk, how are you going to come into World War Hulk based on what you already put out?
Well, you're not. That's never going to happen, especially not with Mark Ruffalo.
Do it.
You just can't.
So
the damage is done.
Like I'm sitting there I'm with Leo on that. It's like you had the source material there. Like Civil War was cool, but I was not a damn fan of it. Not at all.
I know you
based on what the arc of that story arc and where it went. And I'm sitting up there. When I came out the theater, I was pissed. I remember I was in the theater basically telling everyone in the theater the actual book and how this thing actually went down. And it was more believable. But
shameless plug, we're going to talk about that Tuesday.
Yeah, but see, but yeah, and still, it's like you saw
seriously,
get to the problem, like what Lil hit the nail on the head. When you have directors do not to take the property seriously, that's when you start having these problems. Not to segue into Star Wars, but you got that same problem there. You got the same problem there. But it gets to the point where now I haven't seen Quantumania yet. And I really don't have a desire to. Only reason I had a desire to see Quantumania because they came out with that damn Kang figure. That one just motivated me to go see it. That right there alone. I was like, you know what?
It was an entertaining film. It was an entertaining film, but for people to say that, Kang was a badass and he is the new MCU threat and villain, bro, I guarantee you, once you see that film and you sit down and watch it the whole way through, you're going to say, where?
I felt the same way. Leo, I felt the same way.
Where?
Really?
Completely the same. I felt.
No, here's the thing, because most everybody here has pretty much like previous history with the comics, right? Me coming in not knowing anything about anybody, right? I think they're doing a great job of me as far as making me a fan of this stuff and making me want to come back and see their movies over and over and over again, all the way through Phase 4. Or through Phase 3 rather. Granted, Phase 4 wasn't the best. We all hear the memes of Phase 4 or the MCU and this and that, right? But when I saw Can, I get that. I totally get that, dude. The books are always better than the movies anyway, right? For everything. Am I wrong? So look at Game of Thrones. Look at Game of Thrones. The same thing. There's so much more in there that they didn't touch on in the show, right? Same with the House of the Dragon. So far is mostly they expanded upon a lot. In the show more than the books. But anyway, there's a lot going on in the books that they probably won't show in the show anyway. But what I saw from Kang, the potential threat that he can become, I was like, holy shit. For me, in this universe, in this version of the MCU, I take it that I can totally see that Kang is a bigger threat than Thanos just because of the fact that he's traveling around different multiverses, wiping everybody out. Thanos is stuck in just one realm. Dusted everybody, that's it. But what happened? The Avengers went back in time and, they reversed everything, man. And they, they bitched them out, whatever. Then, but Kang, on the other hand, though, man, like I said, I see that threat there. Granted, we didn't see the entire thing in Ant-Man per se, But what they can build upon that, I think is a higher threat level than Thanos. And that's just me watching as an MCU fan and not a fan of the comics, because I don't have that ties. I don't have that connection like you guys do. I totally understand your disappointment with that as well. You know, that's like Calvin's coming in wanting to watch Bad Batch season 2 without watching Bad Batch season 1. You know, so and when I hear everybody like watching, well, can I watch this one Star Wars movie without watching the others? You can for some, you know, but because there's a lot out there, not everybody's going to do it. You know, no one's going to watch. Ant, you don't want to watch the entire Clone Wars series, dude. You're having a hard time.
No.
What did you get through? Did you get through the first 4 seasons or 5?
I finished. I'm on season 6.
And you're a Star Wars fan, dude.
Yeah. and the last time I watched
grind
season
through
6 was like 6-7 months ago. Like I'm not in a it's hard for me to.
So that's the thing. You have your diehard fans that are just tied to the books, that are tied to the history of the comics and the lore. I totally get that. But for me personally, you know, I think they did a bang up job. You know, because I mean, like what Ty said earlier, as far as like Captain America not being that dorky character, I didn't care for Cap. I had no idea who Thor was. You know, when I saw him in the comics, when I see him portrayed in cartoons, I'm like, I'm not interested in this. When I saw him in the movies, I started to warm up to him a little bit more. When what happened in Ragnarok, while it was also comedic, there was also a deeper story to that, where it was more tragic, because there's a lot of tragedy and loss in that movie when you go back and really look at it. Although they spun it comedically, which I understand turned off a lot of fans. You know, I totally get that, but you know, again, you know, for the casual fans, I think they did what they were supposed to do, but as far as getting that wider demographic to come to these movies and keep supporting them. And yeah, go ahead.
The problem, real quick, and I'm sorry. The problem is, and I get that they have to basically appease newer fans, but those new fans aren't the ones that are vocal in social media, right?
No,
they're no. So the thing is, they're trying to dumb down. They don't want to hear that. They don't like the backlash. They don't want to hear the backlash from individuals who don't like it. But the majority of the people that don't like it are the ones that are hardcore fans and are saying like, all we want is a good story. Now, I say this for a reason, because you don't have to mirror everything from source material, because it'd be hard. And you would have to tell the story over time. You would. But what I'm saying is, even though there's none of that, you still take elements, and at least you are giving both sides what they sort of want, and you're not nerfing certain characters that are fan favorites. What they did with Hulk and what they've been doing with him, like literally is pissing. And then to bring Scar in, like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Because then right now, terrible. With that, when they've done it, so here's the thing, Mario. What they did, that one little small sequence of what they did in She-Hulk, completely ruined it for any opportunity to give us World War Hulk, Planet Hulk.
But can you say that right now by just looking at
like you can.
An early thing?
Yes, you can.
Without letting the story develop and say, okay, now I see where they're going, where they could possibly
There's no way. You know why?
Hulk.
Because the thing is, Hulk never goes back to Sakaar to get his son.
But that's in the book. That's it. That's just the book. The
way they've
movies
done
and
it
the
right
shows
now,
are completely
there is
different.
no way to tell that story, because
the events can no longer.
Yes, they can't take place,
to
because
get to that point.
He hates Bruce Banner. He hates the Hulk. He hates him. There is a hatred there, like a literal hatred there. So going forward, you can't tell that story. It becomes a missed opportunity. Yes, we don't have to. You know, look. All I'm saying is, you want to basically make these casual fans happy, but at the same time, you're just abandoning those who have been fans and have supported the source material and have supported the actual comic books for years. They're putting monies in those pockets. It's not just the casual fans. It's also the fans that have actually been there for years that are going to the theaters and putting asses in the seats to watch these films, and they're just completely scrubbing them away. Like they don't matter. This
is the same conversation we have about modern day Star Wars.
Yeah,
what is that telling? What is that telling you about everything these days, man?
Reboot it all.
And you know what? Right? And you know what, Mario? The bad thing about it is, and you're not going to want to hear me say that, and nobody else who's a fan of Disney wants to hear me say that. It's all under the Disney umbrella.
Of course,
it is.
Yeah.
You're
not wrong.
I think
you're not
someone
wrong.
needs to buy.
It's all corporate greed, and everybody's keeping everybody's pocket fat. It's the bottom line. You know, they're just. I totally get that because we're seeing it with Star Wars. I understand exactly where everybody's coming from.
Well, I told
really do.
Mario and I had a discussion earlier today, and and I was saying, listen, that it doesn't feel like we're being told, we're not being sold stories, we're being sold products.
Exactly.
It's curated.
Yep.
It's curated content for XYZ demographics.
Yep.
How do we, market this? Okay, we're going to market to this group. We're going to market to that group for ultimate, maximum exposure, maximum it's just curated stuff these days, and that's how I'm 100% with Lael. I know there's a lot of people in the chat saying, hey, they can't go out hardcore comic fans because casuals may not. I get that, but they could still write the stories good. They may not be able to do this crazy bombastic story arcs.
Right.
Civil War would have been a big fucking deal, and it should have been a big deal. But I understand that they
thought
couldn't
it was,
do it.
man. I mean, within the context of that
I was
storyline. I get it. I mean, second brother, I've read a story too. I know what's going on, with that. But for that particular storyline within itself, to take the whole context of the MCU itself, I saw how they played into it. I thought they did an amazing job.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie.
I think
it's just it wasn't the story of Civil War, and I get that they couldn't do that.
They weren't, honestly, they weren't. I'll say this: they weren't ready to tell that story. They didn't have all their properties yet, and they didn't have everything in place to tell that story the way it should have been. And even you can't tell that story. You can't tell that story in one movie. But for what we got, I thought what we got was. At that time was still amazing. I looked at Winter Soldier this weekend, just popped up on cable, it was on Stars, and I looked at it like I never seen it before, and I was like, damn, this movie is good as shit. Yeah, there were things for regular movie, cinematic movie viewers in it. But I do feel back when they were doing the early MCU, they were throwing more bones to the comic readers. I think they were doing that. They were taking more time with giving us those stories, like Anthony, like what you were saying. They were taking time. Now, ever since Disney Plus has come out, like you said, it's been more of just selling us. Here's a show, here's a figure, here's a show, here's a
It's curated content, bro. That's look, the best MCU movies, in my opinion, are Iron Man 1, Captain America: First Avenger, and probably Winter Soldier. That's me. I think you want it to, because as close to they could. I think Iron Man 1 and Cap 1 were pretty close to origins and source material as best as they could.
How did you guys feel about Guardians of the Galaxy?
I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And I've never read a Guardians of the Galaxy comic book.
There you
Neither
go.
have I.
Right. There you go. There you go.
Well, yeah, but they weren't even.
But I loved it.
They weren't even comic book people though. Like when Guardians first came, like we're used to like. Not in the beginning. It was like the Ravengers and stuff. So like Star-Lord and all this didn't come till like way later. Right, so the Guardians movies were new-ish, but they're not bad movies. But they're kind of like those feel-good summer comedy action stuff. Like they're not horrible.
The Star-Lord that we actually have on film is not the Star-Lord that we're supposed to. Well, it's the Star-Lord that they want on camera because it's entertaining. So totally
there's Drax, man. Drax was like some comedic.
Drax as well.
Drax
they neutered him. They
really
neutered him. Drax was genetically designed. Drax Destroyer was genetically designed to kill Thanos. Period.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Bottom line. He was genetically designed to kill him, and he was a beast. There was no comedy there. It was a beast. But for what they gave on camera, and Todd, you have something to say because your hand's been up for a while, bro.
Yeah, bro. I didn't want to interrupt anyone though.
No, go ahead, bro. I'm stopped. You go ahead, bro.
You gotta step in.
What I wanted to say was, like, I'm listening to you, Leal, and Anthony and Second Brother. You guys are more into the comics. Like, I kind of fell off. Like, I used to really be in there, like the 90s, like with X-Men and everything, but I kind of shifted over to just pretty much solely Batman. So what Mario is saying, not Mario, Mario is saying that They brought me in because they made those heroes like Iron Man and Captain America mainstream. Like that's what they're shooting for. Because even though you guys, like, I can walk that line with hardcore and mainstream, like I can see both sides, but they're seeing that Disney machine is seeing mainstream. They're all about that business, and they've turned it into just a machine where they're churning stuff out, and it's kind of got the same formula every time they do it. And honestly, I don't think they're that concerned with the vocal minority. Like the hardcore comic book people are always going to be there, and they're not going to think about them until they see a big drop, and then maybe they'll try and get you back. But until then,
I think that's where they're at now.
It's going there.
Yeah,
It's going there.
Well, it's going there now.
We're
They're
looking at the
seeing
TV
it.
shows being eliminated, going in favor for the movies. Look at Armor Wars. That's out of the idea of being a TV show, and now that's going to be an actual movie.
Yeah.
So they see what's going on.
Yeah,
They see
seeing
the
it
losses,
now.
and now they're reacting.
Yeah.
I want to give
Well,
a shout out.
they're
to,
really reacting in the background too when it comes to like their faculty, because there's been a lot of
That's huge. That's
brings us to
certain
Hoff's
people's,
right now. I want to want to give a shout out to Hoff's hometown hero for the $5 bomb, and I think we're all about to hit that topic right now. So was it good because of Kevin Feige or Alan Horn? Because everything has sucked since Alan Horn left. Brings up a damn good point right there.
When did Alan Horn leave?
When did he?
That was a few years back. Now he's
but you got like within the cinematic universe. Around what was the time frame? Like, was it post or pre Endgame?
I think it was after
pre Endgame.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but I mean, like, dude, like yesterday, bro, they fucking canned Ike, and like I think both whatchamacallit, both Robs, Marvel. This is what Marvel's, or this is what Disney's doing right now. So they got rid of pretty much everybody who's responsible for Marvel,
right?
And then they said that they were going to, what's the word that they said, man? I'd have to look it up.
But Kevin Feige's happy that Ike is gone, because Ike was going to fire Kevin Feige.
Yeah, he was, because I don't think that he doesn't like where it's going, the direction, and that's Marvel's deal, right? So it's like Disney's trying to, I forgot what they said, but they're trying to just merge Marvel into the Disney product now. They're absolving Marvel. They'll still say Marvel, right? But all the people that they bought when they bought Marvel, they're now getting rid of everybody.
Oh, wow.
And then they've just laid off over 7,000 people from Marvel, including all the big guys. So like the whole and that's comics, that's everything. That's Marvel.
Oh my God.
The company Marvel is being like, I don't know, assimilated into the Disney fucking collective now. That's big news.
I didn't even know that. That's
that news came out yesterday.
That's horrible. Calvin, I want to get your because I know you've been quiet for a minute, bro. I want to get your take on all this, man. What's your thoughts?
Honestly, I'm sitting back just enjoying the conversation myself as a fan here, because I feel like I'm in the middle. Like I don't have the history.
You literally are in the middle. Center square.
All right, Mario. Anyway,
let's hear it, meat platter. Come on.
I ain't going there with you. Anyway, say that for tomorrow. Anyway, like I'm listening to you guys, and like I'm at the point now where like because of how watered down shit has been, I'm wanting to go do the research and look at the old books and seeing what it is I missed. Because like as hyped as you guys are about, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I missed out on something, because I want to see about that Drax. I want to see about the King that y'all are talking about, because I saw the movie. I mean, I like Jonathan Majors as an actor, so I'm like, okay, I see where it can go, and I see what they're trying to set up. But I don't know the King that came in and was. I think my uncle in the chat, Tobar, was like, Kang was better than Thanos. I'm like, say what? Because I'm like, Thanos was a beast. Again,
so is Doom. So in my opinion, so
that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm just sitting back, kind of, because like I said, I'm just feeling both sides. I'm with Mario because obviously I've been there since day one, since the movie, since they got Robert Downey Jr. out of rehab and he blew up, right?
Right.
But I want to go back. I want to see the Civil War. Like right now, I've been wanting to get on. Was that Reign, the Daredevil Reign, something?
Devil's
Whatever
Reign.
the title is. Devil's Reign. I've been wanting to get into that, but I was like, I heard there were several books. I'm just trying to wait for the books to get out so I can go get them all. So
6 books. You just might as well go
grab
ahead.
it.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
So that's it. And I've been waiting to reach out to y'all just so I can pick your guys' brains and be like, what books do I need so I can get there?
A lot.
But I know, and I'm not trying to go all the way back because I'll jump on YouTube and have somebody break down a book or a story for me if I felt the need. But like I do want to get a chance to sit down but get to the point where I know what you guys are talking about. I'm like, damn, when was Drax not a fucking buffoon?
Yeah, bro.
Always.
Check out Marvel Unlimited, man. See if they got shit there for you where you can start diving in.
And not to turn around and say that you have to introduce everyone into the mainstream of these characters, but there is a foundation that you should follow. There's a foundation that you should follow. And anytime, and I've pretty much turned people on that looked at the films and said, well, if you turn around and looked at this and you thought this was something, read this. And then they come back and they're like, what the hell were they thinking? I'm like, yeah, because this story, you're going to have to, then you're dealing with the constraints of film. Now that's kind of loosening it up a bit where you could get away with doing a 3-hour film or 3.5-hour film. You could kind of get away with that now. But you got to turn around. You have to respect.
Damn.
As Lil said, the source material. You have to respect that first. That's because if you didn't have that, you wouldn't have no story, period. You wouldn't have no story, period. There's so much crap that going on. I can't see them moving forward with an X-Men film. If they have to pull out an X-Men film, they would have to do it just like the Infinity War.
Yeah.
They would have to take their time and pull
it
it
would
out.
have to be its own saga itself. X-Men would actually have to be its own phase alone.
Yes. Yes.
And it
Don't
caused
just
so
try to
much
sprinkle,
damage.
because the biggest problem is that you're trying to sprinkle everything into the actual Avengers narrative. Let the X-Men be. Let the X-Men be. You're telling this particular story. Move on to something different. Like show us something different, progression there, and then marry them together at the very end. Marry them together at the very end.
That was the only.
Perfect. That was perfect.
You know the kind of perfect opportunity with Civil War, because we already know when Civil War was going on, the X-Men was pretty much like mutants, like keep that shit over there.
Yeah.
Don't come over here with it.
Well, I think the problem too is I hate to say this because I'm a bigger X-Men fan than anything in Marvel. Anything in Marvel. Lael knows.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it one more time.
I'm the biggest X-Men fan out of all of Marvel. Like X-Men's the shit.
Say it for people in the cheap seats back here that can't really hear you.
Fucking X-Men is the shit. All right, it's the best.
Tell them.
Okay.
Tell them. All
so
day.
All right, because here's the fucking problem with that. I hated every Fox movie.
Me too.
I did.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
It hurts my heart, man.
I hated
It hurts
them.
my fucking
Now,
heart.
so, but
Days
my
of
man.
Future Past was okay.
So, it's still trash.
Wow.
So, but look, I'm sorry. Look, I know I know there's people out there that were introduced to X-Men through the Fox movies, and that's wonderful that you guys enjoyed them. So I'm not taking that away from anybody. But for me, no. For me, I was just like, yo, what the hell is all of this now?
Is this bullshit?
Logan.
I hated Logan. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all
I
hit
hated Logan. Yep.
Jay.
Logan was an okay film.
It was depressing.
I appreciate what they were trying to do.
Depressing.
I liked it.
However, I would say out of all the Fox ones, Logan is the better of the ones. However, to Lael's point though, we need to have, if it's going to be Marvel, right? If it's under the Disney umbrella, I think that they need to grab, not Ghostbusters, but they need to grab some team, right, separate from the MCU. So this is all your Avengers schlock and everything here. This is your team. Here's a new team of writers, directors, producers, all that shit, and start an X-Men path.
Yeah.
That you can tell is uniquely different from everything that's MCU. Let them run on two separate roads. Later they can maybe converge. You may get a crossover of a character or two here and there. But
Mhm.
you put out 10, 12, 14 X-Men style movies, introducing more mutants, introducing more dynamics of what they're going through. Don't
Mhm.
worry about Cap. Don't worry about Iron Man. Don't worry about Ant-Man. Don't worry about any of that shit. That you don't need those people to fill in the seats. Like, just do what you did in the early phases of Marvel with X-Men. Keep them two separate things. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of nice that Fox had them, despite that I didn't like them, but that they had their own studio doing something that was just, hey, you know what? This is the X-Men universe, because there's that much story there. And I think it deserves all of that care and respect that it deserves. I mean, seriously.
Honestly, by them not having X-Men at that time, I think that's where we were seeing the best of the MCU, because they were really putting their foot in it. Like, they really put their foot. You could see the love that they put in that first Iron Man movie. The early MCU was good because they didn't have much to work on. They didn't, in my opinion. They were hungry then.
They had
called
nothing
them
to
the B
lose.
team.
They had
back
nothing
then.
to lose at that
They
point.
had nothing to lose. Now they got a little slap happy. Even after the first Avengers, they were like, "Whoa, we can chill out," because there was a slump there too. And then when Winter Soldier came out, it started, and the Russos came in, it started to pick back up. But they were slacking off even after the first Avengers, because they was like, "Well, we did it. We got this out." And then you get Iron Man 3, which Iron Man 3 isn't, looking back at it, isn't a bad movie, but it could have been a lot better. Is when you started to see the slump a little bit.
The biggest problem, okay, so again, because we're talking about the suits, and the biggest problem started with the suits, because one of the biggest mistakes that was made within Disney at that point is when Chapek took power away from the creatives, people who were creative. He took the power away from them and said, "You know what? No, we're not going to let you have," because again, when we had, Iger in, Iger gave power to the creatives because he felt as though if they're going to be, he wanted them 100%. To be exactly. He gave that power to them, but it was stripped away. And then we started to see something else totally different. Yeah. And on top of that, Kevin Feige wasn't hands-on because he was kind of muted at that point.
Right.
So that's one thing. It starts from, and now what they're doing is bat and cleanup. You have Iger coming back in, bat and cleanup, and just kind of stripping away everything that didn't work and trying to start from scratch. And that's the thing. It's like, like you said, they got slap happy. Everything was too damn funny. What they allowed Taika Waititi to do with that Thor film, it was too far, bro. Yeah. They went too far, way too far. And what pissed me off even more is what they did to Infinity at the very end of that film.
Yeah.
They made him a Buddha statue, bro. Literally, a Buddha statue.
One thing that I wanted to say too, like, because I'm learning a lot from you guys about the comic side of it. Right. And after watching Civil War, I decided to read the comic Civil War, and I was like, whoa.
What did you think?
I was like, this ain't like the movie, but I liked it. I was like, man, they left a whole lot out. I enjoyed the movie, but I was like, damn, this ain't nothing like what I saw. Yeah. But and it made me want to get more into like the comics, like Black Panther, all that stuff after watching the movie. So it worked on that side, but you guys are right. Like, there's a lot I don't know. So I'm listening to you guys with, both ears, because I want to know, basically, like we were talking about with the Clone Wars, Disney has done a nice thing by having this essential Clone Wars episodes that you can watch, so you don't have to look at the filler. And so you guys are like doing that for me. Like, tell me what I need to watch. Read. My bad.
Well, here's the problem. This has been going on shit even before I was born, man. Where there was always that stigma where, oh, you're a comic book writer, or you draw comic books, and comic books are for kids, and this and this and that.
Nerds.
And they really have, like before, like we were nerds before the shit was cool. So you know, and getting fucked with all the time. So that's another reason I don't like this mainstream shit. But anyway, the point is that they weren't like, okay, maybe with the times there could have been some kind of kiddish style comics. But dude, once as early as the fucking 60s, at least for Marvel, upward, it was all pretty serious. And then once the 80s really hit, I mean, that's where I would say like
God loves man
it
killed.
really changed. Yeah, dude. And from the 80s upward, I don't know about the last few years of Marvel because I don't know their restructuring. I haven't read a lot of the newer arcs. I hear some stuff's good, some's not so much. But dude, like 30 plus years of stories they weren't really for kids. And we can go back and say, oh shit, I remember reading The Death of Superman when I was 10 years old. Well, it wasn't a kid fucking story, right? You know what I'm saying? Civil War definitely wasn't. World War Hulk's not. The Illuminati, all that shit is not. None of that is. Fucking X-Men, Excalibur, New Mutants.
The Extinction Agenda.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
You know,
I remember that.
Necrosha was fucking badass.
Hell yeah.
Like the whole Curse of the Mutants.
Bro,
I mean,
Executioner's song will go down in history as
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
most runs
Yeah.
ever, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ever.
even recent though, right? It's like 10 years ish, whatever. You go into Dark Reign, you go into Siege. Fear itself was okay, but you know, it still wasn't kiddish. That's the point. So like, there's amazing stories. There's amazing stories, and that's what drives me kind of bonkers. I'm like, you can pull this. You don't have to just call it Civil War. Like, I get they couldn't do stuff because Civil War is fundamentally different because the properties they don't have everybody to properly do it. That's why I'm a little like, hey, I don't know how Secret Wars is going to be because they really can't do it. But even they could have done Infinity War better, in my opinion. They wanted to push Captain Marvel. I don't know why. Carol Danvers isn't even really the OG Captain Marvel to begin with. But secondly, like that Adam Warlock, they started setting him up. And then what? Now you're bringing in Adam Warlock, what's the point?
After Endgame, yeah.
What's kind of that's like, you know, the same thing we were talking about earlier, like with they can't do a Planet Hulk because they screw the timing. It's just like, wait a minute, you had opportunities.
You took it away.
Took it away, man.
You took it away.
Ooh, now I'm gonna ask this. That was y'all bought it. God
I
damn.
got one last question. One last question.
Please.
You talk about watching stuff as kids. Am I the oldest nerd in this panel right now? On this panel?
How old are you?
No.
54.
Oh shit, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Damn it!
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh shit! That's like that.
Damn.
Yeah, like, damn, right?
Yeah, you are.
That reminds me of that Kevin Hart shit.
Like,
Damn.
Yo, so wait a minute. So you're 50. How old are you now?
54.
54.
So who's the baby?
Second brother, how old are you?
Oh
bro?
shit!
Be 52 in June.
Okay, so then it's okay. So it's you, and then it's me, because I'll be 50 in October.
And then
Damn.
There ain't no way I'm the youngest one here.
Fuck
You just
me,
may be.
man.
no, you know who the
Hey,
youngest one is?
It's
The
Calvin.
youngest one is right there.
That's gonna be. I'm about to say you pointed the wrong way.
that guy right there.
How old you, Calvin?
40.
Damn.
All right, yeah, you're the youngest.
Two
The
months
baby
in.
in here.
Yep.
That's why he was like, "Who's he?" I was like, "God damn it!" I'm in the middle too.
Well, if we're gonna see who's the oldest, then we got to see who's the youngest.
Jay's younger than you, though, bro. Calvin.
No, I think Jay's got me.
No, I'm 40.
You're
I'm
82.
40.
baby, right?
I thought Jay was
Yeah.
25.
No, I'm 42.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
He looks it.
Oh my
He
God.
looks it. I remember because when Jay and I met a few years back or whatever, I was like, how's he gonna fucking come here and talk about Claremont and all this other shit in Terminator? I'm like, this fucking kid.
Yeah,
And I'm like, what the fuck? You're my age?
Bro, literally, when I met Jay,
Older even. Yeah, he's older than me.
when I
You know,
met
Not by
Jay,
much, but
I thought he
Is
was
he older
young
than
as
you?
shit. I thought he was young until somebody said he was 40. I was like, fucking Benjamin Button.
Oh no, dude. We went to a damn Walmart, right? And this lady turned around and said, "Yeah, you can have your son to do this." Now look at my son. What are you talking about? I said, look, I was like,
Ain't
I
that
said,
some bullshit?
this little
I was
old
like,
Ralph-
yeah, come on, Dad.
I was like, man, this little
Ain't that
old
some
Ralph
shit?
Macchio motherfucker. He live up his name. He got great on his balls. What you tell y'all talking
That's
about?
around, man.
Damn.
Hey, I like how you just had to flip off the hat just to show all the curls real
Yeah,
quick.
you see that? You
You
see
see how
that?
you did that real smooth?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
got it.
I ain't got nothing up here. I ain't got nothing up there. It don't even show up anymore.
Like literally, I got a little bit of hair I got left. I'm like, yeah, you just gonna show the curls like that? Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
flexing.
I told you he been flexing that Quaker State 30 weight from last night.
Joey said, "Damn, I thought you were 25."
Damn.
That's
No, Jay is older than me, and I'm 41.
You're 41?
I got shoes as 25 years old.
How old did you think I was?
Yo, I thought you were like 43.
That's
bro.
now that I think about it. You
No,
right. I do have all that shit in
no,
the
41.
closet.
Holy shit, man. Damn. Wow.
Well, you know what, man? That was a great ass conversation. I'm gonna flip it though. I'm gonna flip it real quick, and we can go through this one real quick because I know some of us got to go, and we got the other show.
Yeah, we got
2 minutes.
2 minutes for scoundrels.
2 minutes.
What do you think Disney has done well
That's
with
more than a
it?
2 minute conversation.
Wow.
Damn, you gonna throw that out?
Everything.
You
Let's
say?
go.
Say it again.
What do you think Disney has done well with the MCU?
Can I give you a couple answers
Absolutely.
with the MCU? Scarlett Johansson, Zoe Saldana. They've given us let me see who else. I'm saying, I'm just going down the list. They've given us lately Florence Pugh. They've given us who else have they given us?
Florence Pugh, baby.
They've given us
Selma Hayek,
they've given
Jack
us-
Elgin.
yes, they've given us Selma,
That's
they've
the
given us
best thing of that
Angelina
movie.
Jolie. They've given us they've given us oh my god, Lupita Nyong'o. They've given us her, Denai Guerrero. They've given us Angela Bassett. They've given us
Angela Bassett.
bro. Yo,
Hey,
so those are
Queen.
good
Queen can
things.
get it right now.
Yes,
She
they've
can
given us,
get work right
they've given
now.
us a whole list. So yeah, I'm super happy about that. Yeah. So they've done that. They've done
can't
that.
argue
That's the
against
job
that.
they've done.
Oh, you know, can I say one thing about this before you move on that topic? Because you got me boiled. I don't like what they did to Doctor Strange either.
We said good right now. Damn,
Let me
he
tell
took
you,
us right back
Doctor
down.
Strange
You
is-
just went backwards. You just went
That
right
movie-
back to Doctor
that
Took us
Strange,
right
man.
back down.
My brain is. I know my brain's still trying to catch up to the. I'm like, damn, you're right, man. I'm fucking. We don't have to go into details why. I just don't like what they're doing with him.
I don't either. My mom loves Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah,
Cumberbatch.
Toya
Love
does too.
But she
Oh,
hates
he's a great actor.
She hates him as Doctor Strange. Hates him. Loves him as I forget the show he was on. goddamn.
Sherlock?
Thank you,
Loves
Sherlock.
Sherlock.
Loves him on Sherlock.
Yeah.
But hates him as Doctor Strange. And I don't like what they did with this new movie. I said it. I mean, I thought
Yeah,
that
I didn't
was-
like that new movie.
Oh, I thought it was lackluster. Thought it was very
Yeah.
lackluster.
Mm.
But what have
I
they
mean,
done
they
well? Yeah.
But you look, they've done a lot well. I mean, granted, regardless of what
Elizabeth
anybody says, bro, like the best,
Yes.
the biggest win for them is bringing and Elizabeth Olsen, yes, but
Yes.
bringing in Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, bro, that was a win. That was
That's a win. That's a huge win.
That was the
a
win.
role-
That was
a
the win
role
because
made
there
for
is
him.
nobody else that I can actually see playing that role.
Charles
but him.
Unicorn.
Well, that was a
Perfect.
big risk.
That was Unicorn,
Remember
definitely.
back in the day when Favreau
Yeah.
casted him? I mean, he had to sell that, just because of what what the poor man was going through at the time. And it's actually the best thing that's happened to him. I mean, lately. And someone forgot to mute their mic, so let's listen to this drama.
Yeah. No, and he's good. Look,
Oops. I'm about to
It
head
was-
on over here now because they waiting. So I got to get
Yeah.
out
It
because I
ain't-
got
it
Vinny
ain't
and
me.
I'm waiting.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for
We
being
gotta
here
go.
tonight, brother. Appreciate
all
it.
right. You guys have
All right,
fun.
fellas.
Now.
No
Take
doubt,
care.
man.
See
I'll
you
talk
guys
to you
later.
later.
Later, Mario.
All right. And enjoy.
Mario, that's some funny
Definitely,
shit.
guys. We're
Yeah,
about
man.
we definitely
He's
about
never
to
gonna
wrap
talk to
up.
me again.
That's funny. We're definitely about to wrap up in a few minutes, guys. Head on over to who's hosting it? Scoundrels.
One of them.
One of them is
Lael.
hosting Scoundrels tonight. Go check.
I believe it's Lael.
Go to Lael's, check out Uncivilized Scoundrel tonight. They're going to be talking about Mandalorian season. I'm going to say Mandalorian, the Mandalorian episode 5, which I may hop over on that joint too because I love that episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll continue. What have they done well outside of Robert Downey Jr.? Ty, I'm gonna go to you on this.
So I'm gonna go back to like what I was saying before, where they have made what are like obscure kind of characters, like not mainstream that you really know of, and bringing them and making them popular. Like, they made me like Iron Man. I mean, that's Robert Downey Jr. basically, but Chris Evans as Captain America. Like I remember him as the Human Torch, and I couldn't stand him. But like as
Agreed.
Captain America, I'm like, dude, Captain America is cool. Like I was into it, you know, and I learned a lot more about these characters. So I think they did a good job in that regard. You know, they may not have stuck to like true origins, things like that, but that's the main thing is bringing characters like Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't know what the hell they were until I saw the movie. I was like, this has got to be crazy. And it was like everything they did, I didn't know about. I knew about Doctor Strange, didn't like him in the comics, didn't care. Made the movie. I was like, there we go. Like, that's another one. Like, they just kept doing that and making it popular, like making me interested. So I think that's the biggest thing for me.
Absolutely. Bringing in other people into it. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Charlie the Unicorn, that's good. Said BC bringing comic book properties to the masses, making high budget, non-cheesy looking movies. They have done that. That is a win.
In that.
Absolutely.
Hey, does anyone remember? I mean, I know I'm the oldest here, but that old Spider-Man live action where his webs were a rope.
Yep.
Right.
Are we talking about like the 80s one?
Yeah, like that's what we had. Live
Vaguely,
action. His webs were a rope.
I remember that.
Yep.
You know, so that's where. So seeing these guys now, I'm like, yeah, bring it on, bring it on.
My favorite's Japanese Spider-Man. I'm serious. I really wanted him to show up in No Way Home. I was like, that would have been so fucking cool, man. Yeah, it was fun. That was a fun show. I remember seeing
Spider-Man from the Electric Company.
Well,
yeah.
Check out the Japanese Spider-Man. You could probably see it on YouTube. It was cool. I mean, he's got his robot, man. It's all it's cool, man. But it was whatever. It's just it's cheesy for us, but like that would have been cool to see him, dude. I think they've done some good stuff. See, Dokinator knows what's up, bro. I could love it. You know, I don't know. Scarlett Johansson, I'd agree. But just from like, you know, a guy standpoint, I really liked her in Iron Man 2.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
very nice.
You know, yeah, and I feel like even with her, they kind of watered her down over the years.
They did.
And I'm not saying like desexualizing her, though she should be sexualized because that's her. That's her thing.
That's how she infiltrates.
Yeah. But I just mean like story wise, I think they could have done a little bit more with her, but I was not disappointed with her or anything. I think they kept her pretty solid throughout.
They tried to touch on a couple things, but they cut it off.
Yeah, it just kind of fell short. And I think possibly because they started introducing so many characters that they couldn't no longer, you know, they have to kind of water down everybody because they can't tell these involved stories when they have 60, 70 superheroes now. Right. So I get it, but I still feel like, you know, they need to improve more, if that makes sense. But I think they're doing okay. The excitement for me is not there anymore. Right. Like I said earlier in the show, like I liked going to these midnight, you know, well now I know this was before they started showing them a little earlier. Right. But standing in line, waiting for midnight, you know, let's go to the theater. This is going to be really badass. Like I haven't seen like the last 5, I don't think, Marvel movies in the theater. I've just waited till they came, you know, home. I'm like, I'll just watch. It's not there for me anymore.
Yeah.
And that's a shame because that's why we're all fans. Like most of us comic guys anyway, right? We read comics, so we should be excited to see this in live action. And it does look good. But I think also the problem with me is that I think they're relying way too much on CG now, where it kind of takes me out. I don't believe it. It's giving me fucking Star Wars prequel vibes, really bad. Where I'm just like, oh, they're just in a green screen room. They're not. That's why I liked Civil War, I'm sorry, Winter Soldier, because it felt grounded, kind of. You know, even though they had like helicarriers and stuff, but it just felt more believable to me.
It really felt like a film.
Like a spy thriller kind of film. You know, you see Winter Soldier, you're like, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. You know what I mean? Like he's just like you're like, oh shit, this is badass. Like
It's fucking scary. He's scary in it. He's like fucking Terminator. He really is. And then you see what they did with him now. It's like,
Right.
yeah, it's rough. So I get that they water things down, but does that mean they've gotten too big? You know, I don't.
Yes.
Possibly.
Yes. Yeah. They're not hungry.
Yes.
They're not hungry anymore. Second brother, want to ask you, what do you think they Disney has done well with the MCU?
Well, I mean, considering for what they had to work with, they have done an excellent job. But I think they need to go back to the roots and actually start listening more to the comic fans, because I believe without them, you would not have any of this. But they're pretty good. I mean, they've been pretty good. And bringing Robert Downey as Iron Man is just like bringing. How could I say? Because I'm not gonna piss some people off. You could bring James
Hugh
Earl
Jackman as
Jones
Wolverine.
you could do James Earl Jones and David Prowse as Darth Vader, because that's who they are. So you can turn around and say Robert Downey they put Robert Downey in that place. He have taken that character and owned it.
Mm-hmm.
That you can envision anyone else as Iron Man, but him. That is his. That's what he have made it. And I mean, you just can't get around that. And they've done an excellent job of bringing that character to life and putting the right actor in its place.
Yep.
I cannot see anybody else taking that mantle. I cannot see it.
Yeah,
I know it's not MCU, though. I know they're being absorbed into MCU, but I would say the same thing with John Bernthal. I think that dude is Punisher.
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He's the Punisher, straight up. I think that's the best Punisher.
And the thing is, John Bernthal eats and lives that kind of shit.
Yeah.
He eats
So
and
it's
lives
like
that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna be one of those people that I'm just doing this for the money. No, he eats and lives that shit. He goes and gets the source material. He goes and talk to real operators. And like, hey, if this is the way it's supposed to be, this is how the way it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He doesn't bullshit around with that at all.
I was late to that party with Deadpool and Punisher. Like I'm watching Punisher now, and damn, what was I thinking? Like he's awesome. He is.
Oh, you mean
awesome.
that in Daredevil?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fucking Daredevil's even great.
Yeah.
I mean, they have their drama moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they're dealing with Foggy and I think what was her name, Karen, and stuff like that. But that's okay, because it's also supposed to be a drama and it needs to attract a broader audience. Not that we don't like drama stuff, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's not all just action nonstop. So there's some B storylines that are okay, but they both were badass. Charlie Cox is a badass Daredevil, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But then when you guys start talking about, like, we're talking about the Punisher and Bernthal, when he came out, and I'm speaking as me being a former Marine. When he came out and he went to his blood rage, I'm sorry for anybody that's out. That shit made my dick hard, for real. I was like, this is what a fucking Marine
Bonus
does.
points.
There you go.
This is what he fucking does.
Mm-hmm.
He made you feel that character. I said, oh yeah, you get into that. That's what happens.
Incredible.
And he turned around and he played that shit. I mean, he played that shit to the letter. I'm sitting up there. I'm getting contact with my buddies I serve with. It's like, man, have you seen the Punisher? Like, what is that? I said, dude, just look at this shit and hit me back. And next thing you know, they running around with skulls on their chest. Like, damn, let's go. Going to the VA office and pain and everything, like, shit, let's go. That's
And see, I like that they touched on all of that. I liked how he was going to the VA. I like how all that tied in, because that's part of the character. It's not just the fact that his family was taken out. Right? It encompasses who Frank Castle is.
Right.
And I think he nailed it, bro. I think he nailed it.
He did. He definitely did.
And I'm half worried because he was like, hey, the Punisher's going to be back in this new Disney Daredevil, but you know, I follow him, and he was saying like it's gonna be good. Like he wouldn't, like you said, he lives it. He owns that shit. So he was like, he wouldn't sign on to do the Punisher if it didn't do it justice, right? So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, let's wait and see approach. You know, I think they could still go with that graphic because, you know, Disney put in that freaking the parental controls, and they've got kind of like their, you know, kind of rated R category. So if they can keep that going, I think we'll be happy.
Well, I think they don't even need to put it on. If they want to go real hard, they don't even have to really put it on Disney Plus. They can move it to Hulu because they own Hulu. You know,
they do, but they added that though. They put that for adults category there, and that's where Punisher and Daredevil reside currently on Disney Plus.
Well, they actually could put it under the Marvel Knights umbrella.
They could do that as well.
They could put it under that umbrella, and you can add. I'm gonna tell you, you think people get pushed? They get pushed back now. Try to Mickeyfy the Punisher and see what happens.
Oh yeah, no.
See what happens.
Don't do that. No.
Yeah.
They tried to do it in the comics, bro. They took away his guns. They got rid of the skull. I was like, what the hell?
The fuck? When did what?
Yeah, this past like 6 months or a year.
Really?
Yeah, he's using like these swords and his emblem's different, and I was like, that's why I don't read New Marvel. I don't know if it's still doing that, but
comics. Oh my
god. Yeah. Just to
That's when you got political correctness goes wrong.
Yep. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So again, I don't know if that arc's over and he's back to good old Frank, but yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Bring back some Garth Ennis Punisher. Give me some Marvel Max.
Yeah,
like
man.
you know, like
Man.
And not everything needs to be that, but the Punisher most definitely needs to be that.
Right.
That's who he is. You take that away, and it's like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Crazy.
Digress.
For the last one tonight. Calvin, your thoughts. What do you think that Disney has done well with the MCU?
In game and prior, it was a hell of a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ann said,
yeah,
getting them like I'm a movie dude, so it's nothing for me. And I've got the movie pass with AMC right now, so I mean that's why I still go to the movies now to see the movies. But you're great. You get in the seat and the buzz isn't there. You don't feel that. Yeah. You don't feel that jolt in the seats with the with the people sitting next, complete strangers that sitting next to you, and y'all damn near brothers just sitting there watching the movie because everybody's all in together for it. Yep. So that was a hell of a ride. So they definitely need to get that back. I'm optimistic that since we got all these new characters in season in phase 4, I'm hoping now that we're trying to get everything back together. Let's see what this season 5. I'm willing to give them a chance, but I don't know. But as far as that in-game, because I still go back and watch YouTube videos of like just the reactions of in-game.
Yes.
When Cap got Mjolnir and when he finally said the words Avengers Assemble, or when you hear Sam Wilson, yo, Cap on your left, like that shit just gets me right back there. Like, God damn, that shit was dope.
Chills.
It was dope.
My wife was like, "You going to see that again?" Damn right. I saw it in Dolby. I saw it in IMAX. I saw the shit every damn theater I could try and get my hands on to go see it. She's like, "You really want to see it? 1:30 a.m.? You damn right. I'm going again. I'll be home when I get home. I'll be back. I'll see you when you're up." But so, like I said, that first 20 so movies, it was a hell of a ride. I think they did a hell of a thing, especially from, like Ty said, with to see Cap go from that wet behind the ears, don't know shit, still trying to be too good, goody two shoes, to finally be able to work the system. Like, you ain't got to fight, just work your mouthpiece a little bit. Hydra, walk out with the shit in your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
So to see him finally make that arc change and be like, yeah, Cap, you ain't always got to go with your fists. We appreciate it when you do, but you ain't always got to take that way out. So that's what I appreciate of it. So I mean, we've had little sprinkles here and there, but they need to get back to where they had it.
Agreed.
Definitely. I mean, great points. Hoff's hometown hero, my God. What's up with you? Thank you for the $2 bomb. He says, and where the fuck is Wall Ross? Definitely. Guys, want to thank you all for being here tonight. Damn, that was a great show. That was a great show. Great discussion, guys. And everybody in the chat, thank you. Well, we're up here now. Thank you, everybody that was here in the chat with us tonight. Definitely for joining us.
90's still here. Don't forget to hit the like, man. Really, before you bail.
Absolutely.
It helps. It helps.
Definitely. Before we go, we're gonna go this way around. Calvin, what you got coming? What you got going on next, brother?
I've got LWO tomorrow night with all these fools. That is the coolest, just laid back. I apologize. I got drunk as hell like 3 weeks ago. I just realized I was slurring. I was like, but it was just.
Hey, you talking about being on LWO?
Yeah, I just
LWO is a gateway.
We had like 2 or 3 before we started. Man. I had like 2 or 3 before we started, and then I just kept going. And next thing I know, I was like, well, "Damn, okay, well, we here now." So that tomorrow, and then this weekend, I'm gonna start packing my bags, getting ready for London. I leave out Wednesday.
Nice.
And, getting that ready, and then like I said, my wife out of nowhere a couple months ago was like, "Isn't Paris close?" Yeah, it is. Well, let's do that too. Shit. All right, now I got to change my plans around and get that together. So we're doing like 4 days.
You might as well throw Spain in the mix.
See, don't say that too loud. She might hear you.
No, that's for you. That's for you.
That's gonna be a guy's trip on another one.
There you go.
That's after Colombia and Thailand. Man, I got too many damn chats that I'm in right now because I get all these damn destinations. I'm like, y'all gonna get me in trouble. So
join the club, man. Join the club.
I'm definitely looking forward to these trips. Disneyland, Paris, so I can finally start chopping my list because I still need Shanghai and Beijing for those parks in Tokyo. So I'm getting there. I'm finally getting further out. So that's what I got.
Definitely. Once again, thank you so much for being here, brother.
I appreciate you. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Been meaning to have you on for a while, so glad we were able to finally make it.
And of course, you finally get me, and then fucking family wedding, and then I got late for weeks prior. I just been sitting here watching, like, what we doing?
Gotcha. Definitely. Big bro, what you got going on? Where you headed to next, or when you headed back? That's even a better question.
We got that con coming up.
Yes,
so
sir.
pretty much after that, it's probably gonna be a little chill a little bit, and then crank it back up again. We'll be headed back out that way, see my man Calvin and Mario before I get back over to that other side of the water with little Macho. So taking things day by day. I'm feeling much better for that damn COVID-19 because I think I told you when I did the last show with you, man, it was taking it out of me. It was killing me.
Yeah, I was feeling for you because I know how it is. It just creeps up on you, and you be like, I'm feeling better, and that's thing like, oh no, I'm not.
It was crazy, man. I was walking in a Target, and all of a sudden, I'm thinking I'm good, and all of a sudden, something is like
dizzy.
Just stop.
Yep.
Just stop.
Yep.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Just then I'm just like, okay, take a breath. Keep moving or whatever. But it's like important when you recognize that stuff. Yep. And then still, I'm pretty much blessed because I've been vaccinated and boosted and everything. I hate what it could have been without it, but usually, man, when I turn around and get sick, it doesn't hit me for the long term. Mm-hmm. So, I'm just having it and watching Little Macho go through it. But then too, Little Macho bounced back like Wolverine.
Oh, kids. No.
He was just like, oh, don't feel good. Next, sniffing and stuff. And he running around shit, asked for Xbox controllers on. I'm like, you're supposed to be sick.
Nope.
So,
definitely.
Like, Ty, just take care over there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely.
I'm telling you, I keep taking tests, but so far I'm still negative. But like, thankfully, my son is bouncing back. Like he's out there playing some League of Legends right now and yelling. So he's doing good.
Mm-hmm. It's good. Oh man, and also I got to pick your brain on that 3D printing because, dude, I have been watching your work.
Oh,
I have
hey,
been
Yeah, man, you've been
watching
doing good.
Hell
Hey.
yeah.
anytime. I'm here for all you guys.
Sounds good. We're gonna stick with you, Flex. How you what you got going on, brother?
So I actually right now I'm working on a Punisher
Ooh.
bust. So I can't wait to show that. Like I'm gonna post some pictures of that. I got the Daredevil one. Gonna post some more pictures, like actually like decent pictures, not just work in progress stuff, because I'm pretty much done with him. Then there's figures. I got videos to upload, finish editing for figures. Like I actually got a Kingpin, the So Toys. I got that the Boss Man, so I'm pretty happy with that. I got the Sideshow Clint Eastwood, the Good, Bad, and the Ugly,
Oh, nice.
and so I'm looking forward to like posting something about that. I'm really happy with that figure. I mean, likeness, it's pretty good, but like I'm really happy with it. Like they did a good job, and the body actually feels pretty good, at least for now. At least for now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll continue that way. But that's what I got coming soon. So keep watching, and thank you, BC, for inviting me on here.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Thank you. You know what it is.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate you. Absolutely. Last but not least, we got Six Scale Mafia. What is popping, brother? What you got going on, bro?
Well, hello there.
Hello.
No, it's I don't know. Road to 5K, guys. Come check it out if you haven't already. I don't know. Our show Friday or Saturday. Yeah, that'll be fun. I think we're gonna have Burnett on Saturday. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but yeah, that'll be fun. I just don't know yet. I gotta work on what we're gonna talk about. That's gonna be engaging. But no, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Saturday night's there, and then Enterprise E-Chair is coming. I think about. Listen, I made this a complete segue because I see people in the chat.
Yep.
Only if Terry Metalis can come on Saturday night. In which case, it's gonna not be a regular Saturday night show because it would be Rob and Terry, myself and Jay, and it would end up being that. It would end up being that if he can, because we're still trying to. He's gonna come on at some point so we could talk Picard. But if it happens on Saturday night, then it happens on Saturday night. So
Gotcha.
I'm not sure just yet. You guys all need to go watch season 3 of Picard if you have not. I think it blows everything out of the water. Personally,
It's damn good.
but yeah, no, that'll be it. And then Tuesday, our comic show or comic statues, everything show. We don't really have a name for. That'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Awesome. Definitely, guys. Let's get my man to 5K. He is just about there.
Close, man.
Hardest
Close.
working man on
Let's do
YouTube. Definitely check him out. Definitely on Six Scale Mafia. Y'all know him. Y'all here. Y'all know who it is. What I got going on. So I'll be joining Anthony this weekend. We'll be doing that. Also, Good Morning Grails. I know we're kind of slowing down on those, but we will be doing one on this coming Tuesday. Looks like we'll be doing Chirrut Imwe. I got to talk to Big Bruh about that. So look like we'll be doing that. See if that's a possibility, and then also anything releases. I know it kind of been kind of slow on putting out the release videos this week. But we'll be back on doing that. Any more Hot Toys news come out, we'll be on top of it. Anything like that or anything comes out, we'll definitely be on top of it. Got Quill and the Blurg review that's going to be dropping pretty soon. A couple more reviews, a couple more surprises going to be happening. But that is it, guys. Thank you all
Jay.
so much. Yes, sir.
One last thing I wanted to say. I watched Anthony and your unboxing, and I watched your video, Jay, on the Batmobile. I am so mad that I missed out on that car.
You haven't.
Wait list.
I think.
Well, yeah,
I think
I
either
guess,
the wait list and he's got a final batch coming out in June. I don't know if that's for people on, but get on the wait list.
Yeah, because somebody might fall off.
I can try, but like I've already signed up for. I pre-ordered the '89 Batmobile. I'm looking to get that Ecto from Ghostbusters. So
Yes, sir.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
got
but
mine.
I see that Batmobile. I'm like, damn.
Well, you know
that
what's
is a
cool, Jay? If
beautiful-
you full screen me, man.
Oh,
There we go.
Uh-oh. Well, he gonna flex now?
Yeah, you see
Oh,
right
I
there with
just
the
got
shoulder.
Oh,
my-
look at
my
this.
joke.
Hmm.
I know it's hard to see
Wait
right now
till
because
you-
my
wait till you
my depth
guys
of
see
field.
the pictures that this guy did. They are amazing.
Well, thank you.
They are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool, man. That Mars Toys Joker is yeah, he's if I lean out of the way,
I missed him too.
maybe if I go far back. What if I hide my face?
Oh,
No, I don't know, but he's badass, dude. I really like him.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
awesome.
it. That's it. Yeah.
I stayed away from 66. I'm knee deep in 89, 95.
Yep.
Oh, I'm in.
And
I'm
that
in all
95
those.
is looking. That 95 Batmobile is looking pretty damn good. It's looking good.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Definitely. But guys, that has been the show for tonight, guys. Thank you all for being here. You guys are awesome, and we'll see you on the next one. And like that, my friends, we are out.